I was so honored to be invited as a Boston creator to the exclusive preview for the brand new Providence, Rhode Island Goodwill Bins. This is the very first Goodwill outlet to be in the entire state of Rhode Island. I know it's a small state, but it was still a very big deal. This event happened the day before the official opening to the public, which was on August 27th. But there was one problem. Everyone there had about 90 minutes to shop, I believe, with their $20 gift card. They were offering prizes to the coolest find and the find that was most valuable in textiles and in wares. So the stage was set for just an incredible morning of thrifting. However, somehow your girl missed the memo that this was a timed event and I got a little bit of a late start. The inspection sticker on my car was from July of 2025. So before I headed on the highway south to Rhode Island, I stopped to get an inspection sticker. When I arrived, they handed me the bag, they handed me the gift card, and they said, "You only have 30 minutes left to shop." After I picked up my jaw from the floor, I went straight to work. It was go time. It is very easy to spend upwards of 8 hours at the bins digging through treasures, and the bins were fully stocked. Epic fail on my part. That did not stop me, however, from doing the best I could in 30 minutes and really reaching down deep to make this hour-plus drive worth my while. They also gave us an exclusive peek at the back room of Goodwill and talked a little bit about the process, and then they ended the event with a beautiful lunch for us where we got to chat with other resellers and people in the community. I saw some of my dear friends from my early days in reselling, and even though I was only able to shop for 30 minutes, it was all worthwhile. So let's jump back. We'll come back here afterwards and I'll share with you all of the items I picked up in just 30 minutes at the Goodwill outlet in Rhode Island. The space is so beautiful and bright. There's plenty of room around here. It's not the deep bins either, which is kind of nice. The only downside is I didn't realize it was a timed event, so I only have another like 20 minutes to shop or so, which is kind of a bummer because there's so many great things to hunt through here. The shoe bins are crazy. They are so deep. I really like this LL Bean slipper. I have leather at home, so if I could find you the other one, I could just replace that because they're actually in nice shape. I'm gonna keep that on hold for a second. If I can find the other one. These are cute little flats. They were so nice they gave us a $20 gift card to shop with. So I definitely need to find some things. These are super cute. I'd love to find the match to this. Look who I found in Rhode Island! My Rhode Island girl.
Hi.
You got an elf on the shelf?
I think it's a fake elf.
No, I think they just make plush. I don't know.
But that's a cute one. For Gio.
I love them.
His first one.
We are now in the back room for a little tour with the staff here. These are some other creators here. They just gave out some prizes.
You know, we don't like people to dive in while we're pushing it out, so you have to wait. If you've ever been to any of our outlet stores, you wait until the product is all in place, and then feel free to shop.
This is so cool.
When the retail stores doesn't sell something, or they decide that something is not going to be suitable for sold in their store, it'll come here in what we call gaylords. It'll be a pallet with a cardboard box full of product. And then that product will work its way into the outlet store. It'll stay in the outlet store for an hour or so, get picked through. If it doesn't get picked, it comes back here and it gets baled into 1,000-pound bales. These bales are then sold to brokers, and it could be vintage shop in Manhattan, or it could be somebody that's going to sell it overseas or ship it to wherever they want to ship it to. But most likely, these balers get broken open, they separate the product. They look for denim, and then they have a stack of denim. They look for flannel, and they have a stack of flannel. And then they sell that in bulk. So there's a lot of value in the textiles. Even if it didn't sell in our store, and it didn't sell in the outlet, there's still value that supports our mission. So the building is basically set up as a circle, you know, where the product comes in. Marcus and Jessica will look for anything valuable that they want to put online. I'm going to show you where their e-commerce operation is. You guys are seeing it before we even opened it yet. But I just want to give you the vision. And then in September, when we have like our official grand opening, I'll be happy to give you the inside tour, and you'll see everything where they have x-ray machines, they're checking jewelry, they're checking gold and all that other stuff. They're from Seattle, actually, both of them that came here to move here to run this operation. And also in this building, besides the outlet, we have a program space. So people that are looking for employment or people that are in need, If you know anybody that has just had a fire, there's somebody in crisis, we give them product. We give them a certificate or a voucher, and they can shop at any of our stores or at the outlet store. So that's in our DNA also, is to do that. Musical instruments, household items, Lego seems to be very popular.
It is wonderful that people donate these things to help support the mission. E-commerce is here to basically get the most value to help the mission. Stores can also use us as a tool if they have a potential of little kids opening bags, or maybe they have a Tiffany lamp, they're afraid it's going to get knocked over and broken. Send it to us. I do not have any children running around this facility right now. Sorry.
Just me.
Now it's lunchtime. I'm here for it. This is so nice. Oh my goodness. So sweet. Hey, Erin and Daniela. We're getting ready for lunch now. Oh, they have like these little gift bags, which are so sweet. Here's the awesome staff working today. They've been so sweet. We get a nice spread over here. We got a little swag here.
Yeah, that's my change.
And a little bag. These are my friends at the table. Hi. Lunch was lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. This is the back room. This is what it's gonna look like tomorrow. Bins are full and ready to go. They said every hour they're switching them out. Kind of wish I had like several more hours. This was a big fail for me with my 30 minutes of thrifting. All right, here's our outdoor shot. Here we go. There's Miss Erin heading out. That was so much fun. It was a great crew. I hope that gave you a great snapshot of how incredible this new Goodwill outlet is. It's so clean, it's so big. The bins are the shallow bins, which I really prefer, as I mentioned in the video. It was really interesting to have confirmation that they do have people there. They hired 2 really nice people from Seattle. They pull some of the best items that they find that they can sell on Shop Goodwill online. The goal of Goodwill is to make the most money that they can for the people who benefit from their programs. I always have to remind people, it is not Goodwill's job to supply resellers with inventory. I don't begrudge Goodwill for pulling good things, and there's so much to process that there's no way they can find everything, which is why there are always some great treasures to find. Speaking of reselling, I want to thank today's sponsor, Vendoo. They are offering an incredible deal this month for my viewers. Vendoo is an online tool for resellers that helps you cross-list your items to multiple marketplaces from one single platform. It's designed to save time, increase visibility for your products, and boost sales for your e-commerce business. If you've been thinking about streamlining your reselling business, now is the perfect time. I always think of back to school time as like a fresh year for me. Even though my kids are all grown up, I only have 1 left in school, but I always think of this as the start of a new year, so I think it's a great time to jump into Vendoo. And we're also heading into the final quarter of the year, which is often a time for our best sales and reselling. Switching to an annual plan this time of year is such a great move. It saves sellers up to 2 months of Vendoo. What I love most about the annual plan is it includes all the features. Marketplace sharing, send offers, it includes the Vendoo app, the auto sales detection and delist feature for eBay, Poshmark, Depop, and Mercari, of course, bulk delist and relist, inventory, import, and more. No monthly billing hassles. It's also a great business expense write-off.
That's a write-off.
So Vendoo is offering a special giveaway to my viewers. Thank you, Vendoo. Anyone who signs up for Vendoo using my link today for the next 15 days will be entered to win 3 free months of Vendoo. The promotion will run from August 29th to September 13th. Be sure to click the link in my description when you sign up for Vendoo to enter to win. You save money on the annual plan, and remember, you have access to every one of their special features. If you have any questions, please leave them below and I'll do my best to get back to you. Let's get into this 30-minute sprint of a haul. Okay, before I jump into the haul, I just wanted to say when we went into the cafeteria, they had such a nice spread of food. They had chicken, they had pasta, they had subs, they had dessert, and then every one of us got a great little swag bag. So inside here, I already opened things up. They're promoting their save the date for their Goodwill Fall Classic, October 13th, 2025. I got this beautiful Goodwill tumbler. It's really nice with stainless steel on the inside, and it has the golfer guy on the outside. I have a pet peeve about smaller bases because they fit in the cup holder of my car. I hate the giant ones that don't fit, so This is Lori approved. We also got this cute little Goodwill notebook with little post-it notes and a pen inside, some Goodwill sunscreen. I don't know if this is like chapstick, I'm guessing it is. And then these are my favorite because they are hand sanitizers, which is a must when you go to the Goodwill outlets. How cute are these? So I thought that was so nice that we got a little swag bag. Honestly, they were so nice. I feel like the staff at Goodwill outlets is really important. So let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. I've been to some Goodwill outlets where the staff can be a little rough around the edges. And then I've been to certain Goodwills where the staff is just fantastic. And I have to say, this staff was so lovely. I don't know if these are the same people who will be working the floor at the Goodwill outlet. However, they were fantastic. Okay, let's get into the haul. So I would say the best thing that I got as far as a potential return would be these LL Bean slippers. You guys know how I love my LL Bean slippers. These are in really excellent condition. These are the men's Wicked Good Shearling suede moccasin slippers. These are a size 11, which is Rocco's size. I think I bought these for him full price. They are $89. They retail for $89. They sell for between $30 and $40, especially in this great condition. I always look at the inside and see how the fluff is, if they're really matted down. It's not necessarily a deal breaker, but you know they're a little bit more worn, and these are really cozy and full of fluff, which is a really good sign. In addition to like barely anywhere all the way around, this is just fantastic. I was so excited to find these. In fact, this is what I entered into the little contest. I entered these because we could bring over 2 items and this Red Sox hat. And I just said, I'm just like representing Boston, being like the Boston girl here, and New England, you know, having LL Bean in a Red Sox hat. I didn't win, but you know, 30 minutes, friends. I was excited about what I found. And this weekend, Anthony is coming to town with his girlfriend, Amanda, who is a New Jersey girl. She's never been to a Red Sox game, or she's never been to Fenway Park. Maybe she's seen the Red Sox at Yankee Stadium potentially, but she's never been to Fenway. So I needed to get some Fenway gear, and also it's Meme's birthday in October. My mom, she has never been to a Red Sox Yankees game, and I bought her tickets to Red Sox Yankees, and we are going to go. So we're so excited for that. So that's coming up in October. So not only did I get this adorable hat, which I'm very tempted to keep because it's such a Lori vibe. It's got the adjustable back here. Says Red Sox, but this one actually, of the 3 hats that I got, was like a cheaper one. It wasn't like a brand name. It looks very generic on the inside, but I love it. This is the hat that I think Mandy will like. It's just kind of that distressed blue color, and it says Boston on the back, and it's got the B with like the pink around. So I've washed these already, and this is 47. I love picking up 47 stuff. This is really cute. I did see some sold comps on this anywhere between like $10 and $20, but I think this is going home with Mandy. And then the third hat that I got is really nice. This is a New Era, a fitted hat, 7 3/8, like that wool kind. This is also like cool base. It's got like a little flag pattern on the B. This is really nice. This is a red one. This is more like a flat hat. So Anthony will probably wear this one. Mandy will wear this one. I'll wear this one. We'll see which one Meme wants for our game in October. I forgot to mention that for my $20 gift card, I only spent $11. So I still have $9 left. That's all I could find in 30 minutes. I didn't want to just buy things just to buy them. So I ended up getting 10 items. So my average cost of goods, well, it was free because they gave me the gift card. However, if I was purchasing, my average cost of goods would have been $1.10. Also, textiles, I believe, are $1.89 per pound. Books, I think, are separate. I did have a snapshot of it, even though it was in Spanish. I think we can figure it out, but I think it was $1.89. And New Hampshire is $2 per pound. And in Boston, you don't actually pay by the pound, you pay by the item. So every bins is a little bit different. I think $1.89 is super fair. I don't know if that's just their introductory price, but I'm not sad about it. And I have $9 left to spend, so I need to go back. For the really like, we're gonna price them low and flip them fast, but they're really cute items. This is, I thought it was American Eagle, but it's actually American Living, which I think is sold at like JCPenney. I just thought this was really cute for back to school. Cute little tiered skirt in cotton, lightweight. I always find like when it comes to back to school, when my kids would go back, we were all so excited for sweatshirts and cozies and hoodies and jeans and sweaters. And then you go back to school in September and it's still really warm. So I feel like this is really cute because you could pair this with like a cute little pair of brown boots or a warmer top and still not be overheated for those first few weeks back to school. It's also a size 10. I think it's adorable. We're gonna price this at $18 and I hope to sell it for about $15. I think it's absolutely adorable. For the cozy girls out there, this is a pink velvet. Oh, sorry, the lighting's a little bit weird. This is a pink velvet hoodie from J. Crew Factory. You can tell things are from the factory when they have the little dots underneath the logo. So see, it says J. Crew and the 2 little dots. That means it's from J. Crew Factory. This is a size medium. Really cozy, and this would even be cute layered with like a denim jacket over it for back to school. And I love pink with brown, which is also nice fall vibes, so you can definitely work this into your fall wardrobe. I think it's really cute. We're gonna list this at $18 as well. This I thought was really pretty. It is a dress from Banana Republic Factory Outlet that retailed for $129. It's from summer of 2022. Obviously the factory outlet, I mean, things go on sale just about as soon as they hit the website, but this is really pretty. It is an A-line pleated lightweight dress. I do have a stock photo, a beautiful stock photo of this dress. I think it's really pretty with the black and the teal. This is a size small. I think it's really beautiful and so lightweight. This would be great to pack on a trip. Very travel friendly, and I think it's adorable. I'm probably gonna list this for about $25. One of my favorite pickups of the day is this lightweight, I think this is called the ultra light down jacket from Uniqlo. I kind of discovered this jacket by accident. We were traveling to Spain and we stopped in New York City because we were flying out with Anthony. So we stayed one night in New York, I believe, on our way to Madrid, and it was freezing in April, so cold, I couldn't believe it. So I went into Uniqlo and I bought one of these packable down jackets. It was on a great discount for $59 is what I paid in New York. I wore that thing everywhere in Madrid. It like squished right up. It went into my luggage. I could throw it in my purse. It was such a practical purchase. I'm so happy that I got it. And it really opened my eyes a little bit to the quality of Uniqlo and just how practical their stuff was. So shortly after that trip, I was thrifting with my mom and we had gone to like a bunch of yard sales in one day. And we ended the day at a local thrift store in Leominster. And I found another packable. Do you hear Lumpy? He must be dreaming. I found another packable down jacket, which sold for $30 relatively quickly. So these are fantastic to find at the bins when you're paying by the pound because they literally weigh ounces. This is a size small. This is the ultralight. I believe what I got was the light. Hoping to get about $25 for this. I'll probably list it for $35. Such an underrated piece and great when you're looking for staple pieces in a capsule wardrobe. I don't think I will ever travel without that down coat again. I tend to pack pretty heavy, and so to have something that is so lightweight that I can throw in my bag was such a treat. So I was actually really happy to find this. And it was a little dingy when I bought it, but I sprayed it with some Oxy and I threw it in the wash. And I was also concerned that the down inside would separate. Once you get it out of the wash, it looks kind of clumpy, but I put it in the dryer and literally it's like brand new. So it's clean, it's ready to go. It's a size small. We're gonna list it for $35. I only have a couple more things to share. I always am on the hunt for good Skechers because my mom likes Skechers, although we did get Meme a pair of On Clouds and she fell in love with the brand. So she has since bought another pair of On Clouds. We bought her one for her birthday last year in New York, and then she gardened with those and got them dirty. So then we had to buy her a new pair that was clean that she could wear like out socially. So she loves her On Clouds, so I don't know if she's gonna go back to Skechers. But I do keep an eye out for really inexpensive Skechers. I feel like if you price them right, they're a decent flip. So these are the Skechers Women's Go Run Elevate running shoe. The one thing with these is that the S logo on the side is a little bit worn, but again, I paid $1.10. I always wash shoes and air dry them. And then we'll take a magic eraser to the base to get off any scuffing and brighten them up. But that's typically the system that I do. I'll spot treat the outside, wash them in cold water, shape them, air dry, and then spot treat as needed around like the rubber surfaces and stuff. So we'll list these for $25. Hopefully they'll sell for about $20. And last but not least are these adorable Cushionaire slides. How cute are these? Honestly, if these were my size, they would not be going anywhere. However, they are a size 7.5 little slides, and I looked these up as well. These are the Franca woven one band sandal in brown from Cushionaire. They are a vegan leather. They are in fantastic condition. There's a little wear on the bottom, but this side of them is so clean and so adorable. These would actually look really cute with this little skirt, I think, or they would look cute with like just a pair of denim with a cute little cardigan sweater like I'm wearing. My quince sweater, I never take this off. I officially wear this so much more than the Jenny Kane sweater. And I actually washed this for the first time and I hung it and it came out great. It's just like, the more I wear it, the more I love it. And it really goes well with my Red Sox hat. I'm a happy girl with my quince sweater. So that's it. I ended up with 10 items for like $11 and change that was actually gifted to us from Goodwill. A huge thank you to the staff at Goodwill and to Cindy who invited me to the event. It was an honor to be there. And it was so nice to visit some of my friends who live in the Rhode Island area that I haven't seen in a while, like Daniela and Kay. If I happen to come across videos from some of the other creators who were there, I will be sure to link them below. It was kind of nostalgic for me because I haven't been focusing so much on the reselling side of my business lately. I mean, it's always there, but I feel like I've gotten more into lifestyle and Boston and decluttering and all that stuff. And it was really, really nice to see some of my old friends in Rhode Island. And I'm so happy for them. They are thrilled to not have to drive all the way to New Hampshire or Boston to go to the Goodwill outlet. Between the backroom tour, the generous gifts, the delicious lunch, and time with friends, it was really such an amazing opportunity. The 30 minutes to shop became a fun, quick challenge for me, and I think I did all right. You'll have to let me know what you think, and if you think I need to go back to Rhode Island and spend that other $9 and give you guys a proper full day Goodwill Bins haul in Providence, Rhode Island. Thank you again to Goodwill for the invite, and thank you to Vendoo for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to click the link in my description if you want to give Vendoo a try and enter to win 3 free months of Vendoo when you sign up during our 15-day window from August 29th to September 13th. Good luck to everybody. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more from me. Hit the thumbs up button if you had a good time. Thank you guys so much. I love you, and I will see you soon in another video. Take care. Bye-bye.